Okay, cool. All right. So questions on the homework you guys want to ask about? Um, so for 3-6, do you guys see how that process works? You want to undo the fractions. To undo fractions, you multiply both sides by the denominator. So for 3-6a, the denominator is 3. So multiply both sides by 3, you should get 18. Reagan, you have a question?
Number 3-9, like I don't get.
Okay, we'll get there. Yeah. I'll make sure we spend some time on it. For 3b, multiply both sides by 2 and then solve for x as you would a linear equation. For c, there's a process called cross multiplication, which consolidates both multiplying both sides by x and by 6. So you do, sorry, that's 4 and 6. My apologies. So you have that, and then for d, multiply both sides both x and 8. So you cross multiply, just kind of skips a step and then gets you the answer. For 3-8, that's just practicing coordinate geometry, applying the points, find the slope, rise or run. You guys should know that. If you want to find the distance, you use Pythagorean theorem now. So distance is really easy to find if you use Pythagorean theorem. Are there any similarities to the calculation parts A and B? Kind of a little bit. I mean, you'll notice the slope's a ratio, whereas M use a distance. So that's the difference, I guess. Okay, so which one, Reagan? 3, 9.
Sure.
Okay. What you want? It's from the test that we had. Oh, Mrs. Davis, can we return the test or no? No. Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait. Okay. All right. So for 3-9a, because the two shortest sides add up to a value less than the biggest side, it can't exist. The triangle would collapse. For B, that's a problem because it wouldn't satisfy Pythagorean theorem. Because if you have a right triangle, you have 5 and 12, then hypotenuse must be 13. Because if you do 5 squared and 12 squared, that becomes 169. Square that's 13. That won't work for us. And for C, because you have two sides of the same, we need two angles that have to be the same. So the angles opposite those sides must be the same. If you have 55 and 65 already provided, that's 120. That means that this would be 60. But the problem is that that's 60, then these sides would be the same then, because these angles are different. There'd be a scaling triangle, not an isosceles. So that's the reason why. But great question. It's a great question. Good final exam type question, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. Hint, hint. No. We'll talk to Davison about that. But really good questions. Kind of like let you think about what kind of triangles can be formed here. For 3-10, I know we haven't talked much about if-then statements. We will get to that eventually in the year when we start doing proofs. But if is a condition, the then is a conclusion. So if you got equilateral, the conclusion, you have that kind of symmetry. If you have rectangle, the conclusion, it is classified as a parallelogram. Because parallelograms just have to have two sides of parallel. So rectangle is a special parallelogram. For 3-19, look at the two similar shapes, which sides correspond. The sides that correspond, like the shortest side corresponds to the shortest side and so forth. So like the one with 15 corresponds to 6, the one with 20 corresponds to 8, the 25 corresponds to 10, the hypotenuse will always correspond. The ratios will always be the same, by the way, so they're proportional. For 320, we have something like this in our test as well. Just graph, see where they touch. Sorry, they're not yet being asked to graph. My apologies. Just find the slope.
I thought I did ask you to graph.
Actually, you could graph. You could. But because they have the same slope, they'll be parallel. If you graphed it, you'll find they'll never touch. 320, just review of algebra, just FOIL. You can use the box like that. It distribute for part D. Here, good.
I have a question.
Yeah, fire away.
3-6B.
Yeah, good.
Same. I got 1/2 because I multiplied both sides by 1/5. Then I got 20.
Okay, if you do that, you have 1/x though, not x. Yeah, if we have 5/x equals 20/8.
Yeah.
Okay, if you multiply both sides by 1/5, what's left behind on the left side? 1/x, not x. Because initially x is on the bottom. You haven't done anything to get it away from the bottom yet. It's still going to stay at the bottom if you multiply by 1/5. It's still there. That becomes, of course, 1/2. But if you compare it correctly, if 1/x equals 1/2, what would x have to be to make this a true statement? X has to be 2. Exactly, right. That's what's happening. That's why it's advisable to cross multiply instead. To just get rid of the fractions right from the beginning. and then you have an easier time solving. But it's good that you did it that way because you're seeing another way of doing it, but you just have to be mindful of what is left behind after you do that. So, okay, good review. I know we have several visitors, so let's just do some introductions. So we'll start with this table. Whoever wants to start, introduce your visitor, please. You introduce them because you're the host. Yeah, you're
Host.
yeah, exactly. You tell them, Peter.
Hi, visitors.
Hey guys, quiet, please. Thank you. Good.
This is my visitor Savannah, and she goes to state math.
Welcome, Savannah. Yeah. Okay, next.
My visitor Olivia goes to GMS.
What was GMS? Oh, got it. That's right. That's right. Okay,
No.
next up, Kira. Yeah, right. Okay.
This is Fiona,
Mhm.
and she also goes to middle school.
Welcome, Sienna. And lastly, we have back there.
Five. That was different.
Not that.
Oh, sorry. This is short. And she goes to St. Raymond's.
Good. Thank you, Sienna. All right, perfect. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is if you guys get your notes from yesterday, we have to wrap up those notes, do a new set of notes. It's really short, and then we'll work on project, okay? And we might push a project out an extra day. We might have to push out till Tuesday next week. So if you still need time on Monday to wrap it up, that's okay. But correct. Yes, I think we might need an extra day to get it colorful and yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a great point because 4 of you guys were missing to do the volleyball. Yeah, you too, Cam. I know you were gone, so
Projects to fit in.
do it later. It's fine. All right, we gotta keep moving, guys. So here we go. Okay. So let's start off with 315. Just to give my voice a little break. Peter, can you read the part that says equal ratios of similarity? Thank you, Peter.
Okay. 10 to 2, factor multiply each part of the original shape. Then the ratio of the width must be equal the ratios of the length. Must equal the ratio of the length.
Okay, thank you, Peter. So it says here Casey decided to show these ratios in the diagram at the right. Verify that our ratios are equal. And by the way, does anyone need an extra copy of this if anyone's missing it? Okay, you probably didn't get it. Yeah, hold on.
Wait, I mean, all of it. When is that?
You have it, Maggie?
I have it.
Mine's filled out, except till like
Okay.
3. Are we skipping it? No, it's because we missed.
You missed class, that's why. But you can watch a video on the other stuff, or I could catch you up when you're working on the project. Yeah, if anyone needs any getting caught up when working on the project, I could come around. So if you think about it, the 24 and the 8 correspond, right? So I'm gonna say 24 over 8. I'm gonna set up a ratio. And let's switch colors. Let's go dark green. Also it corresponds is the 6 and 8. Notice the big to small. You can do small to big, I don't care. Just make sure you're consistent when you compare both ratios. And are those ratios both the same? Yeah. Yeah. Because they both equal 3 over 3. Sorry, they both become 3 equals 3. So it works. Okay. So looking at Kate's work, her brother wrote the following equation. Is that correct? Yes, it is. So you can also compare this to this. That to that. So you compare small to big. It's still a statement because that becomes 4/3. And guess what? That is also 4/3. So they're the same. So that's how you can show the work. How can you show the work? Simplify each fraction. That's how you can show your work. Right now, I think you guys could probably handle the next page. Now you guys warmed up a little bit. Want you guys in your table groups, and the visitors can help too if they want, especially those who have already taken geometry. So go to the next page. I'll help you guys out. I'll actually do it quickly on my screen, frozen. And then we'll share in about 2 or 3 minutes, okay? So guys, we'll work on the last page. I'll come around and check on you guys in a moment.
Are you all?
Okay, and 20 and 8 and.
Wait,
So
what?
8/6 was equal to 20/x.
Cross
And 20 and 6. That's gonna be. Wait. It's gonna be over 8. Oh, guys, we have to.
Butterfly.
Like, we have to do. So we have to do 30 equals 8x. And then 30 over.
Yeah, I'm here 30 to 3.
3 times 10.
Why is it that? And where's the 3 and where's the 10?
Because I crossed out, it's fine, it's fine. So we're gonna just do,
30 equals 8x.
so just do, what's 20 times 6?
Oh my God.
Hey, you good?
That's instructions. I don't understand how you do it.
What's 20 times 6?
15. She's right. What's in my pencil? She's right.
What's
Yeah,
20 times 6?
Wait, this is there, so.
I'm not lying.
We're going to say, she was helping me Spanish. Guys, like,
Why not?
Wow.
So rude. My friend's name, and he went to. No, like, oh, his name was Henry. Henry Collins. Spanish. Guys, I have personal beef with him now. No, I don't know if he has a twin.
Is he- is he black hair?
Yes.
Yeah, he was an open.
Yeah, he's really good. So stay away from him.
He is. I went
He's
to
so rude. Guys, if stay away from him.
I'm with him. I doubt he'll go here.
And he started laughing at me. I was like, what's funny? And he started laughing. And he was like, it's like, I have a bomb system with a local bread. I was like, you go here. Seizures?
And I'm not sure I'll say that. Then we're usually around the body.
Now I feel bad.
Okay.
Anyways, now I have personal beef. Even though he has.
Spread that around. Spread that right.
All right, let me come around and see how you guys are doing.
I have a sister. She's at the middle. 15. No, you can't shout if you're in middle school. You can't? Yeah.
Oh, wait, man.
I'll let her shout.
Oh, wait, no, shout.
Wait, I want to shout. Oh, yeah, you can shout. Yeah. No,
Yeah, and just cross.
is she weird? No, she's normal. She's just like.
I feel.
Yes, correct. How are we doing here? Awesome. Yes, you guys actually had.
How long is she? She's an eighth grade. You guys see him?
Or you say.
Also, like, yeah, I can do that.
Because like, they are.
Wait, you finished both it? What? I thought we just used like a towel.
Where's the container? You can see here up to me like.
Yeah. It's faster. Yeah. You tell me. Hey, got the door. Come on. Wait, that's cute.
Wait, Peter,
Yeah, sweet.
can I have the goldfish hat?
Does anyone have any try for returning in or?
Good job.
At the top. Wait, that's not so. If you come in or like for lunch, don't get these containers because they're always stale.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I finished, but I don't know what's right and not.
Okay.
Have to learn.
We'll talk about it in a moment. Okay, guys, quiet please, and let's get girls. Focus, thanks. Good balance though. Okay, X equals 15. Hopefully compare the proper side. You could have done 8 over 20 equals 6 over X, that would have been fine also, if you want to set it that way. Or 20 over 8 equals X over 6, or X over 20 equals 6 over 8. Just make sure you're consistent, that's all that matters, right? Good.
I never like learned how to do ratios, so I don't completely get it.
So what you do is you want to compare the proper sides. So like those, you can start comparing however you want. Like we still want to compare this to this, right? Then let's do the same thing for the other shape.
Okay,
20 to the x, so just go in the same direction.
and then you multiply 8 times 20.
No, you do x times 8, 6 times 20. You cross multiply. The reason why you cross multiply, multiply both sides by x, and you're multiplying both sides by 6 simultaneously. So that's how we do it. So I think the question you're asking is how to solve this, right? Yeah, so you cross multiply, you multiply this to this, and this is, you're allowed to do that with an equal in between. And the reason why we do that is because we're deliberately multiplying both sides by x and by 6. Okay, the first one's okay. We're good with that one, 15.
Yeah, are we supposed to do 3? Is that for 360?
Yeah, that's 316. Let me explain that one. So for 316, the answer is no. They're not similar. Here's the reason why. If I drew each triangle 6, 7, 10, and 3, 4, 5, and compared. Okay, what was this whole thing of 6, 7? Like seriously, like no.
And then say 6, 7.
You like this and it's like 6, 7, and then
no.
like
I know I've seen videos, I've heard about this. Okay, 6, 7, yeah. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, it just seems silly. Okay. Okay, we'll explain after. Thank you. All right, okay. No, it's okay. I should have known this was gonna happen, but all right. If you compare small to small, 6 to 3 or 7 to 4, those are not the same.
What's
Because
the Peter? Nothing.
That's what I thought.
Wasn't laughing.
okay, guys. Hey, back on track. You guys want time to work on your project? Let's focus, okay? So 6 over 3 equals 7 over 4. That's not true. That can't happen. I need 6 over 3 and 8 over 4 for that to work. So no, they're not similar because their sides are not proportional. Now for part B, next up, for part B, 8 to 24 can be compared to 11 to x. Or 8 to 24 can be compared to y to 18. So you could have that as well.
Did you do different? Wait, oh, never mind.
No. Both now you're fine. Yeah, right.
That's now.
It's right here.
Why?
No, but aren't they 2 different?
This is what I did is I compared 8 to 24, 11. And then 8 to 24 is.
You can just trust me, I get it.
Correct.
well, but you can't compare 11x, y equals 18.
Correct.
Or
Right.
y over 18.
Because you need to have just one variable in the equation. Actually, what's easier? What's easier is reduce this fraction to 1/3. So this has to be 6, make it 1/3. That's what I was doing. Make that 1/3, and then this has to be 6. So you can do it, or if you cross multiply using the calculator. So you can use a calculator if you need to. That's fine.
Devin said they suck.
All right, guys, we need to keep moving. Thank you. Ollie, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, yeah. All right, so what have we learned? Let's talk about this really fast. We'll move on to the last set of notes. So guys, quiet. Thank you. Girls, Kira, Reagan. Guys, thanks. All right. So if the figures are similar, then the ratios of corresponding sides are the same. Corresponding sides. Sorry about that. There you go. So that's true. And there's another statement also. It's a little
It's the same exact thing.
it's kind of, you could say the ratio of small side to big side for a figure is the same for the other figure.
It's useless.
Yeah, you don't really need it. I know. Correct.
But then the same option is like more writing, less right.
The ratios.
Sure.
Write it.
Like for example,
Oh, we're done.
well, no, Lucas, like for example, for this one we're seeing right now, you could have said 8 to 24 equals 8 to 11 equals 24 over x.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
so
same thing.
I
You
don't-
get right, you get the same answer. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just showing all the possibilities. Okay. Right. So now, this last set of notes, which will be really fast, because we do need to talk about it. It's actually gonna be the last set that you guys are gonna do. Your table group looking started.
Very thankful, author, singing, Germany, Archman,
She's a prodigy.
7, 8. The easy. I'm saying it's really deep, but I also, it's different for like different voices. A lot of biology really deep. Chem hard, but like.
Okay.
Chem was.
We're doing the valley over here.
Okay, we gotta do these set of notes, guys. Quiet down, please. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Close. Sweet. Okay. For 313, because again, we still have to keep things moving here. So consider the rectangles below. Okay, great, awesome. We have 2 and 6, 7, 21. So use ratios to show that they are similar. Find the perimeter of each rectangle right next to each figure. And what's the ratio of the perimeters? What do you notice? So just to get things started, 2/6, which is 1/3. And 7/21, which is also 1/3. That gets you started. You'll do B and C. And I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out A, B, and C for 325. So go and try that. It should only take a couple minutes. I'll do it as well. And we'll share in a couple minutes. But part A for 324 should be pretty straightforward. So go and find the perimeters and compare.
Yeah.
It's 6.
All right, actually, I'm going to show you guys the answer for 324. You guys need more time for 324? How are you guys doing 324?
7/2, 6/21.
2/6.
So basically,
2/7.
the scale factor is 3.5.
Correct. Good.
Oh, wait, that.
Okay.
I got it right.
Actually, I like the term that Lucas used, because we're going to use that often throughout the year. A scale factor. Basically what you have to multiply each side by to get to the bigger shape.
It was 21 times 2.
21.
The first figure, Maggie.
42.
Didn't know that.
It's like 12/4.
Okay, scale factor will be 3.5 because 7/2 is 3.5. Hey, guys, if you want more time to work on a project, let me talk. Thank you. So scale factor is 3.5, okay? So what that means is that every side gets multiplied by 3.5 to go from each side. Okay. Any questions on 324? Okay, keep going. Do 325. Keep going. I'll freeze the screen for those who are still drawing down 324. So 325 should make sense. Use your logic here. You should be able to make sense of this. You should be able to set up correctly, hopefully. Oh, there you go. I can help you out.
You cross this one?
Correct. You're always going to cross multiply here.
6/x. 6/x.
Oh my god, no. It sucks. I should be telling you that. It's so bad. It feels so bad. Why? Sorry, David Soul. They love you.
Of course, yeah, go for it.
Kind of.
Really? I don't, I think he's a. I don't know. I just didn't see him. He's sometimes been. You find me.
So. He's called. It's so weird time to like have siblings. Or I know it's like not weird, but it's weird when it's like we'll be like someone of them they have like another sibling.
Yesterday, I'm supposed to that, and then another one thing, and then like, is that your? Yeah,
Okay,
Jack could join.
Looks like I think we're coming through this. Yes, so. Oh, really? Yeah.
Nice day.
You're making progress, keep going. Keep about another minute, let's compare for 325.
Yeah, you're in Perry.
Are you gonna make her your happy sack? This is it. Be there.
It's gonna be next year. Next year.
What about this year?
Yeah.
And
with Abby.
Can I be like?
And on Fridays, we watch circle video.
Love. It's so fun.
It was because me and Megan were just like the same. Like, what do you do? And like I was like, watching certain videos, and you're like, I'm not.
That's not even like.
okay. Okay, let's finish so you guys can get back to do the project. Do you guys get 12? Do we get 12 for 325A? Yeah, I think I saw 12 most papers, so no debate there. For Part B, you should get 8. So if you do the comparison correctly, you do see a 2-to-1 ratio for big to small, or compare corresponding sides. You can do that as well. For C, if you're given the perimeter, find the other sides, right? If you have 21, the side opposite is also 21. There has to be 9 and 9 on the vertical sides to make it all 60. Compare it correctly. We're good? Okay, let's keep moving. All right, let's move on to the next page. Wrap this up. All right. So for the next page, guys, quiet please. Thank you. For next page, I think you guys could handle. Yeah, I think you guys can handle it. Go into the next page in your table groups again. I'll come around and help you guys out, and then we're done with the notes, and you guys can work on the project. Okay. Yep. The next page on 326 and 328.
Where? You go to what's called Excel or whatever?
Oh, no, that's 36.
What's the height of the? Did you guys have this? Yeah. Every, you train every day for like in school sports. But it's for like an hour.
Oh, that side, that and that side.
Yeah.
But that's for every.
Full time.
You?
But I said not.
Oh,
Well, salt water isn't winter. So unless you can't do like 2 sports at the same time that are in the same semester.
So like that, like water polo and volleyball are in the same season, like you can't do both.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just got redone.
Wait, so you do volleyball? You do this sports hard though. Are you in soccer? I'm gonna try out. Are you on the other side? No, yes. Oh, I also play the cross. Yeah, I'm, yeah. You're trying out, yeah. So. Can you please?
Yeah,
Hey guys, keep working. Keep working.
So they did. It actually made it really wrong. I think it was not a screen side. So, you know what?
It's been great.
Yeah, I don't know if she's. What?
Okay, here's the top half. Well, as you guys still keep working. So remember the height is just count the squares, it's 8 and 8. Inner height 6. Those other dimensions are shown there, the base is 6. All the short side are 2 and 2. If you have a scale factor of 1.5 or zoom factor, you multiply by 1.5. The perimeter,
Counted up the perimeter and then that's part of
I
it.
counted all the outer edges. I count them all. But yeah, dude, that's a lot of plastic, that's waste.
No.
What is?
Yeah, it's all plastic in schools.
I
Save the turtle.
Biodegradable though.
Mr.
I
Bean.
think
Compostable.
Mr. Bean. And in English, we're doing like a
industrial.
in US Lit, we're doing like a unit on plastic.
About recycling and, you know, I guess all the plastic in the world's like the size of Texas out in the ocean or so. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Better use other products. Okay. I'll do the rest of this while I freeze the screen here.
My friend does GI services.
Oh, Anna did. I thought you meant. She's like, wait, stop. She's like, yeah, really.
What did Stella do?
You guys keep working.
Yeah, I thought she seemed cool.
No, I like literally because when I got yeah, varsity's obviously you got to live.
I know. But
Who's
like,
the
look at my team. He's really good, but maybe the same shit, don't get. Like,
True. No, Quinn and Devin is like this. We're in this.
They're fun.
They're really small. Like, they're ring of a bell.
Really?
You'll know. You know her sister. You're junior?
Yeah.
Or are they not?
I mean, I feel like they were, but then now you can tell. Because Devin's big friend were like,
Yeah.
and then it was like, yeah.
Rule.
And then Quinn to me was more like, like,
You guys have finished.
actually, not calm, but like her face is more like,
Yeah.
Devin's like Devin's like fierce.
96.
Okay, we're pretty much in the home stretch here. Okay, guys, quiet, please. Thank you. All right. So I have the bottom half filled out before I show it to you. Any questions on this? Does that make sense? So if you have zoom factor or whatever, multiply each side by zoom factor. Perimeter follows the same thing. Perimeter is linear, so linear distance. For 328, that's easy. 7 times 3 is 21 square inches. Perimeter is 20, so add both sides. For parts B, C, and the conclusion at the end, let me now reveal that. I'll reveal that to you guys now. If you double the sides, then of course you have 6 of 14. So you got to double the perimeter. Perimeter becomes 40. Of course, you can add up for yourself. 6 plus 14 times 2. the area becomes 84. That was 4 times, not double. So part C, did the perimeter double? Sure. The area double? No. Perimeter follows the zoom factor, area changes by the square of the zoom factor. We'll talk more about that in the spring. So the perimeter similar figures have the same ratio as the corresponding sides, but the area of the similar figures do not. It says the square of the ratio of the corresponding sides.
It's got 42 for the area.
Oh, did you change both of them? You gotta change both of them, 6 and 14. You did 3 times 14. That's what happened.
I didn't do one more, so that was 2.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, but you gotta double both these first.
Oh, so like it'd be 6.
Oh, no. Actually, you gotta do 21 times 2 times 2. You got times 2 again. Because you're doubling both. You only double one of those. What was that, Sarzo? Okay. All right, so that's good. I got this done.
2 times 2?
Well, or just multiply the new sides, 6 and 14. Because you're doubling each side, so you have to multiply 2 twice. That's why the ratio of the areas is not the same as the ratio of the sides. It's always the square of it. Okay, your project papers are up there. Go for it. Do work. See how far you can get. I've decided we are gonna make this due Tuesday now. This will be due Tuesday. So Monday, you have a chance to work on it as well. If you want to do it over the weekend, you can. Try to make as much of a dent as you can today. Yeah, go ahead.
8th grade, just simple.
Sophie must have been always at my house.
Why?
No, my brother's.
Oh, wait.